going to talk about Send and Archive. Send and Archive is a really great way to start cleaning up your inbox as we continue learning about different techniques to get us to inbox zero. Now, Send and Archive is off by default. You are going to need to turn that on. So, we learned that if you hover your cursor over an email, you have the option to archive an email, which will not delete the email, but it will send it into a filter called all mail so you may retrieve it later. But now let's talk about send and archive. It's a feature in your settings. So I'm going to click on the gear and select see all settings. You are going to want to revisit your settings often as you are going to probably toggle some of these features on and off as you become a more experienced Gmail user. So the send and archive option is right here. Send and archive, and by default it's on hide. So you will want to switch it to show. And I also want to point out that Google does have some links that will teach you more about all these different features in the settings. You can see the links as they are titled Learn More, so make sure you check them out. You can also scroll down while you're in here and check out the grammar and spelling and autocorrect settings and make sure you have those on or off. Smart Compose. The personalization here is really neat. Smart Compose will personalize to your writing style as Google gets to know you as a writer. So that's a really neat feature that is on by default. And Smart Reply is great as well. And of course, down at the bottom, you can add a custom signature and also your vacation responder. Now, something I want to point out is you do have to save your changes. After you make any changes in the settings, you do have to scroll all the way down to the bottom and save your changes. Okay, so we did just turn on the send and archive feature, so let's see what that would look like. When you go into your inbox, you may want to reply to one of your emails. So when you do that and you select an email, you will now see that you do have, here's the regular send with a scheduled send. That is a really great feature if you want to set a specific date or time to send your email. But you will now see that in blue, send and archive is turned on. So now if you send an email and you select send and archive, the whole conversation will go into your archived all mail filter. So it will not be deleted. You can retrieve it later by searching for it. But the email will no longer be in our inbox. It will be archived, and this will help us stay organized as we strive for inbox zero.